Alright, I'm here. We're here. Is it gonna... There I am, okay. Okay. Literally, okay, I'm a little bit late. Because I was making a character sheet for a one-shot that I'm playing with my husband and his friends yesterday, and then I was like, let's get the stream started, and I realized my computer was absolutely filthy. Like, I needed to wipe down everything, so I took a little bit longer than I expected trying to clean all of the crap off of my laptop. But I'm here now! Thanks for coming, Prism Kid! I'm glad you can make it. Let's try to get into the game shortly. How you been? I am always very much determined, for no real reason, that I have to push the go live button, like, on time, and then, like, even if the setup and everything isn't ready. So, if we're on the stream starting screen for, like, 10 minutes, you know why. Okay. Oh. I just realized I didn't fix the... I actually did genuinely do some grinding off stream. So that's good, but what I didn't do was fix the volume mixer. So that it's no longer muted, because I just finished up a dungeon in my game, so I couldn't type because I was the healer. That's fair. That's very fair. I did some grinding off stream last night, and okay, well that would be why my alerts are so quiet. For some reason on the frickin' volume mixer, OBS is turned down to, like, 1. That's weird. It should be. Let's get that fixed. And then I need to unmute the actual game, because I was listening to, you know, podcasts and whatever else while I was grinding last night to get more or less ready for today. Okay, we should be ready to go now. Mostly. There we go. Real lol, I'm always listening to stuff while grinding in my game. Yeah, like, normally I would always pick the game music over anything else, but, like, when I'm just gonna be sitting there for 3 hours trying to make sure everyone's the right level, then, yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, fuck, hang on. Sorry, that's on me! I had Bejeweled on and not RetroArch. Should hook any second now. There we go! I'm glad you pointed that out before I started doing anything actually interesting. So, some catch-up. I did actually remap the buttons so that I can use the keyboard a little more effectively. Also, my computer is making a horrible noise. We're gonna try and get it, like, cleaned out later, but if there's a lot of, like, horrible fan noise on top of my microphone layer, I'm sorry, there's just not much I can do about that. So yes, a couple things. Took Mankey off the team because I realized it wasn't really productive to have Mankey and Nidorino. Speaking of Nidorino, I have actually evolved him into Nidoking. Everything sounds good now? Good, good. If the game audio is too loud, please let me know. But yes, I popped the Moonstone so that, I could evolve it into Nidoking. Hi, Zagger! Glad you could make it! Good to see ya! We're just doing a little catch-up, because I spent a couple hours off stream getting my team to where they need to be. Because otherwise, genuinely, it would have been like the whole stream. I started at like 9 o'clock, and by the time I got to level 20, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Semi-lurking as I'm at work, but all the love. Of course! Of course! Good to see ya. Okay. Now. Sorry, I just realized my hand capture is fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's literally fine. So yeah, Nidoking is evolved. That's the only evolution that you missed. And I actually got my keyboard buttons set up so that I can use the keyboard a little more effectively. Normally I'd play with a controller, but all of my USB ports are filled. So... keyboard it is. And then, let's see... I also noticed while I was grinding that Officer Jenny has moved. She is no longer... I was here since the start, so I heard. Just couldn't type. No worries. Just wanted to be sure. Yeah, so Officer Jenny has moved away from this house. So we can actually go in here now. I didn't do this off-stream because... Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way to no good. That's not... good. Well, anyway. Those miserable rockets, look what they did here! They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes! There's, like, footprints all over the ground, it's all, like, they fucked up this table. So, yeah. And they just escaped out the back wall, it looks like. And then hung out here, I guess. It's not your yard. Yeah, it's not your yard either, buddy! What are you doing here? He's all, I'm an innocent bystander, because that's the face of an innocent bystander, that right there. Whew. Yeah, I noticed this when I was grinding off stream, and I didn't do it yet, because I wanted to do it on stream, so we're gonna do this real quick. Kick this guy's ass, and hopefully open some more exploration options. We're only one level behind Missy's highest level Pokemon, and we should be able to make that up pretty easily. But yeah, I figured since Nidoking knows Double Kick, we don't really need another fighting-type Pokemon. It's not that useful in this generation. Especially with how light and limited movesets tend to be. You're always a welcome bonus to my work. Much love always. Thank you! I did not see what Pokemon he was gonna send out. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Drowsy. Now, psychic Pokemon are a problem in this generation. They tend to be incredibly powerful, and they have no weaknesses. They're supposed to be weak to Ghost-type moves, except there's only one Ghost-type move in Gen 1, and it does a fixed amount of damage. It does 20 damage every time. Like, period. And also, every Ghost-type Pokemon is also Poison-type, which is weak to Psychic-type moves. So, long story short, that's why they introduced the Dark-type in Gen 2, and they kind of overhauled, like, the entire type matchup system when they did that. I recovered the TM that he stole. I'm probably gonna see if I can use that TM on Nidoking. Anyways, I should probably, like, talk to the police, I guess. Which I have never said in my entire life. I figured what's lost is lost. I taught Diglett how to dig without a TM. Okay. It's fine. Trying to dig their way into no good. Oh, they knocked over the plant. That's kind of a cool sprite, actually. The tipped over plant pot. Yeah, they don't want it back. It's literally, it's fine. So, yes, it's mine now. I'm gonna be... Because, okay, we've unlocked... We can't go this way yet, because we don't have cuts and we can't use it. Oh, and Pikachu's very excited. Pikachu's very excited to be with us today. This is good. This means I am on good terms with Pikachu. We love getting free stuff! That we sure do. Now, I could jump down this ledge and... come out on top of the gym, but I think I want to carry on down this way just to see how far we can get. Because I think we can actually... Yeah, so, like, since we can't cut this tree branch, we can take that alternate route to head to the south. There's some Pokemon over there we can catch. And I believe this is the tunnel that takes us around. Yeah, this is the tunnel that takes us to Vermilion. Because, like, if we look at our map here... So you'll notice that, like, there's kind of like a cross... The map system is not very... So like... Basically, there's a city in the center there, but we're not going to be able to actually get there for some amount of time. So we'll have to go around it and then come back when the plot progresses, basically. Because if I try to go in now, he's going to be like, yeah, no, road's closed, get the fuck out. We love getting free stuff. That we do. I said that already. Don't worry about me. Ignore me. So yeah, that's gonna be the road to Vermilion, but first we should deal with Misty, I think. Then we can head to Vermilion City, see what's going on there, and then we can head this way and kind of like through the cave and around to get to the other two cities. So, let's do that thing. Should hit the Pokemon Center first though, because that Team Rocket Grunt kind of fucked me up. We're only one level behind Misty's highest level Pokemon. With the type advantage, it should make a difference. In before I totally get my ass beat by Misty, but you know. I will be popping in and out as I'm also doing some gaming, but I'll be listening and watching in the background. Nice! Enjoy your game! For sure. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. That's not what I needed to open. Just gonna switch Pikachu to the front, because Pikachu's the one with the type advantage over the water types in the gym. And it's a water gym, so it's actually a big swimming pool. I'm being attacked by a man in the pool, and he's not even getting out of the pool to fight me, which is a little bit... a little bit silly. Okay. Easy. Easy! We got this in the bag. Just a quick thunder shock and we're on our way. I should see if I can teach Dig to Nidoking. Because I know I was planning to teach him Earthquake, but we can't get the Earthquake TM until much later in the game. And it doesn't learn Earthquake naturally. But Nidoking is a poison ground type, and I need to be able to take advantage of that ground typing, I think. Change Pokemon? No. Because I'm gonna spam Thunder Shock to get through this gym really quickly. Okay, let's just, real quick, open our bag and see if we can't use that TM. I don't remember which one it is. It's this one. Of course, because... Yep. No! Charizard can, though. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Never mind, then. I'll just put it in the PC for an indeterminate future point. So it does tell you which move the TM is when you try to use the TM. That's useful. That's gonna save a lot of trips to Bulbapedia in the future. There is... In this game you can only hold so many items, so I am gonna put the TMs away just so that I don't hit that item limit and miss something important. Then, let's see, we need to sell that nugget. I forgot we had that. I think we can get Bulbasaur after we fight Misty, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Oh wait, no, I don't want to buy things, I want to sell things. I want to sell the nugget because it's not good for anything. And it's worth a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Let's see, we should actually be pretty good on stuff, so... Let's hit the... Get the Pokemon Center again, because we might as well. Since we're out here. Okay. And then Pikachu's gonna get us another gym badge. So that's Misty, but I have to fight this girl first. I do want to do, like, because that swimmer that we fought earlier was kind of optional. We could have, like, just juked around and missed him. But you do want to do every fight. You need that experience. If only to cut down on the fucking grinding in the meantime. Just, oof, ow, the grinding in this game. Don't peck me, that's rude. Alright. And see, Pikachu's already at the target level. We don't need to worry about it. We can get the others caught up later. Easily enough, now that we have that other route unlocked. I didn't save before I challenged her. Okay, no saves coming this time. I might not be ready, actually. I was gonna save before I challenged the gym leader in case I need to save scum it to save myself some money. I just sold that nugget as well. Oh jeez. Okay, well we can't lose this one, or we're gonna be broke forever. We're fine. We got this in the bag. Ow. Oh god, that did nothing. Oh Jesus, okay, hang on. No! Don't use items, it's rude. Stop. Oh, please crit or something. Christ. Okay, we should be fine. I'm just gonna use Quick Attack to make sure we can get the finishing blow before she pulls any bullshit. There we go! Very nice. Marvelous. Easy. Wasn't worried. Not even a little bit. Got a ton of money for beating her, too. And now we can use cut, but we need to get the HM for cut first. TM11 teaches Bubble Beam! Hey, that's useful. That'll be useful when we get Squirtle later, maybe. Heal up. But yeah, I also forgot to, like, post a Blue Sky that I was streaming until, like, the very last minute, but right before the stream. And I didn't have... I was literally making the post, like, during the starting stream. During the starting screen, I didn't have the link copied to my clipboard, and I was just like, fuck it. They can find my Twitch link, probably. So, oops. Let's get... Let's see. Need to switch Pikachu to the back a little bit. And I might, if I remember correctly, I might need to get Geodude out for this next gym fight, because the next one's Lieutenant Surge, isn't it? Yep, he's number 3. So... that is to the south of here. Past, Saffron City, I think is what it's called. Where am I going? We're not going that way. We already walked in on Bill doing whatever the hell that he does. We need to go this way. Right, can't go that route because we need cut to access that. So we need to go down this way. Oh, we need to talk to the girl with the Bulbasaur first. Forgot about the girl with the Bulbasaur. I think we can get Bulbasaur. No, this is the bike shop. Okay. Is it you? Is it this house? Yes. You sure did. I know, would you like to take care of this Bulbasaur? Hell yeah, I would. Give me the boy. I am gonna name him Onion. I can't believe I almost left Cerulean City without getting my boy Bulbasaur. Oh, look at the boy. Okay. Doesn't have much on him now, but that's because he's only level 10. We need to get him up a few levels. Let's... Okay, now we need to loop through that guy's house. So that we can progress the game. And I think one of the trainers you can use to get the Mew glitch is on the route next to that city, so I need to think very carefully about where I'm grinding in the future, because I don't want to accidentally proc the easiest trainer to access for that glitch. Because basically how that works is... You need Fly to do it, and we don't have Fly yet. We're not gonna get Fly for a while. I don't think. We should also check these patches of grass real quick, get Bulbasaur caught up. Not with you, goodness gracious, okay. Oh, he looks like an onion. Actually, he looks more like a garlic. Probably should have gone with garlic. That's fine. I'm not gonna grind too much on stream, because I want the streams to mostly be progress, but we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. We love Bulbasaur in this house. That we do. That we do. I also love how it only gives you Bulbasaur after, like, the 2 gym leaders in which Bulbasaur would be the most useful. Because I think there's some Pokemon on this route that we need to catch before we move on. And it's just a good grinding opportunity, you know? Yep, here it is. Okay, let's just see if we can get lucky. Come on, get lucky. No. Because basically, the only way to catch this Pokemon is to throw a Pokeball immediately and pray to God. Yep, didn't think so. Because it failed! We have another chance. Crazy! Okay. Damn, okay. Didn't think so. Okay, bye, Abra! That's fine. Abra evolves into Kadabra, which is one of the... Like I said, Psychic-type Pokemon are really overpowered in this game. Yeah, I know! I'm like, I can't imagine, like... second try. Yeah, for real! I guess the other way I could think of is if I just, like... If I had Pikachu up front and I paralyzed it immediately, there's a chance that it'd be paralyzed and wouldn't be able to teleport away. Could you stop killing my Bulbasaur? Why am I trying to fight this Pokemon with Bulbasaur? It's a terrible idea. Why am I trying to fight this? Yeah, Abra is super difficult to catch. Just in general, but especially in Gen 1, where there's less fancy Pokeballs and less things that you can do to sort of guarantee yourself the win. I need to remember that Bulbasaur is, like, super weak compared to the rest of my team. Because the other way you have to level up Pokemon, besides grinding like that, is you can take them to this guy and just, like, drop them off for a little bit. But we're not gonna do that because it costs money. Just full stop. Okay, okay. I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center, actually. I'm gonna take a couple more tries at this route, but, I don't actually remember what Pokemon are here, and it'll be easy enough to get back here anyways. We should also probably spend some of the money that we have. We should buy more Pokeballs and potions and stuff. Well, maybe I'll wait for that until I get to the next town. They might have more stuff in stock. Catch a Rattata, drop him off, don't pick them back up until after you become champion. I used to do that every time I played. That's incredible. Oh, of course there's not. I don't have cuts, so I have to walk all the way around. My favorite little experiment, seeing how strong it can get based on how much dicking around I can do. Yeah. Come on, Pikachu. I am just gonna do a little more poking around for Pokemon before we move on. Because if I can get a hold of Abra, that would be sick. Pikachu's little feet animation is so cute. It is! It's adorable! Alright, how many Pokeballs can I waste trying to catch this guy? Like, theoretically, I'll get lucky eventually, but it might be better to just give up on that for now. Try again when I have better equipment. Like, I love how Pikachu's walking animation looks faster than your walking animation, like he's trying to keep up with his little feet. Do you have anything of use? Do you have Cubone? Want to trade it for Machoke? I do not. Because I don't have Cubone. I might want to come back here later, though. Because trading Machoke would be great, considering how I can't trade with other players in this game. Hello, what do you have to say? People often lose things in that underground path? Okay. I'm not gonna spend 500 years looking for something in that underground path. I definitely could! I believe the way we want to go now is... Well, we want to keep going south to... Viridian. Not Viridian, the other one. Jigglypuff! Evil Jigglypuff! I don't remember if we've caught a Jigglypuff. Gosh, you're really a low level. Jigglypoof! I might try to catch it anyway, just in case? Never mind! Okay, real talk. Do I have Jigglypuff? I do not. Okay. Yeah, because we probably encountered one in a trainer battle or something like that. We're probably gonna be grinding on this route for, like, a lot. Oh. Sorry, was I interrupting something? Bulbasaur looks kind of sad in his back sprite. He looks like he's having a bad day. Poor guy. Well, the good news is, Bulbasaur, you do not have to fight that weakened now. I just did my daily leg stretches and now I am 1,000,000 degrees. Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh god, guys. I'm so glad that this move doesn't work this way in future generations because this is just the worst. This sucks. literally just like, what if I stun locked you with like a very small amount of— No. Oh, god damn it. Okay. It's fine. We have like a million potions. No! Ah! You piece of shit! Oh, literally just chip damage the boss. Light me on fire, I don't want to be here. Come on, buddy. Die! Fucking hell. Bulbasaur's level 12. Pidgeotto's leveled up and learned Whirlwind, which is not that useful. Right, now we definitely need to cure Pidgeotto's poison, because otherwise they're gonna continue to take damage. It's fine. I have a whole 2 antidotes, and I'm burning one now. Great. I thought for sure I had more than that, but fine. Okay. Okay. Cubone! Brace is level 20, okay. Oh, I'm not gonna fight you with... That could go badly wrong. Let's send out Nidoking. Yep. Ow, Christ! Okay, never mind. Poison. Yep. Okay, cool. This is gonna suck. This Cubone might wipe me. Game. 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 Oh, shit. Oh, don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, we might have to do the gym battle again, folks. Oh, we're good. Maybe? It moved. Please. Please, 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 don't crash. It's running at like maybe 1 frame a second. And I'm really praying. This could be bad. I mean, it's gonna be bad anyway. Uh-oh is right. Okay. Come on, computer. I know you can do it. Just catch up to yourself, okay? We're just gonna give you a little bit. I'm not gonna touch anything. Just gonna give you a little bit to catch up with yourself. Okay. It's mostly responding, lagging a little bit, but I'm gonna have to send out Pidgeotto, because Pidgeotto's the only one that's not gonna get owned by ground-type moves. Besides Bulbasaur, who's massively underleveled for this. I think we're okay. I think my computer has pulled through. Yeah! Okay! I think we're okay! Okay. I am gonna save basically immediately after this fight, frankly. Side note, please, if you have anything to spare, please help me get a new computer on my throne, or via Ko-fi donation. It would be greatly appreciated. Save. Save right now. Just save the game so that we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Good. Damn, that was frightening. Okay. And we're gonna run back and heal, I think, in Cerulean. So I know we're not like super far away. Oh, right. Can't go through here. Road's closed. The road is closed because he's too thirsty. He's too thirsty to open the road. I'm basically just mashing A through here on the off chance that we find a hidden item. I found one! Hell yeah! Very nice indeed. Full Restore is a really good item too. We love free stuff! Alright, Pikachu, waddle your little butt up here, because we need to stop at the Pokemon Center. We're a little fucked up. Alrighty. There we go! Very nice. Now, as I recall, the last time I was streaming this game, we beat Lieutenant Surge easily. Like, more easily than I have ever beaten Lieutenant Surge in my life. Something tells me we won't have the same luck again, but you never know. I'm just gonna save again now, real quick. No, not just real quick, gonna save again, because that was a frightening thing to happen while I was on stream. I also need to remember that it looked like the Pokemon on this route, where I am now, were a lot higher level than the Pokemon on the route that we pop out on when we go through the tunnel. Because obviously we need to make sure we catch as many Pokemon as we can. I didn't fight this guy earlier. I think I just went straight down through the... That was the other thing I did when I was grinding. Just since I was already, like, on the route doing the thing, I caught Venonat and I caught Bellsprout. What's the other one? Now this is a fight that Charmeleon can do. Please don't get poisoned. I swear to God if you get poisoned. Why does every trainer on this route have freaking poison? Leave me alone. Onion grew to level 13 and learned Vine Whip. Beautiful. I am gonna change back to Bulbasaur briefly just so that he can get some experience points for this fight. Caterpie's sprite in this game actually looks normal. Like, that's pretty much what I expect Caterpie to look like, you know? So we need to get Bulbasaur caught up to the others. So I know the easiest way to deal with Lieutenant Surge is to use the Geodude that we caught earlier. It would take ages to get Geodude caught up level-wise. We also can't fully evolve the Geodude because there's no way to trade it back and forth with another player to trigger the evolution. I mean, I don't know, there's gotta be a way, like, I'm sure some emulator somewhere has like an online simulate the connection cable thing. But either way, that would require having a friend that is also playing this game. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get that to work. Okay, we fought these two people. I'm pretty sure if I just stick to the path, there's a couple trainers, but not much else between me and the city. What do you mean, am I good? Leave me alone. You're a bug catcher. Remember who you are. Okay. And we switch to Charmeleon. Isn't that why they include some of the NPCs who are like, want to trade for my guy? Because then it auto-evolves him, I think? I think so. I think we can get Machamp by trading for that, Machoke that we saw when we talked to the girl in the tunnel. She was like, you want to trade your Cubone for my guy? But, if you trade a Pokemon to an NPC, obviously that Pokemon goes away, so... No, I'm asleep. Leave me alone. Come on, man, wake up. Could be worse. It could be frozen. Because if you're frozen in Gen 1, you're basically dead. Unless you have an item you can use, you're basically dead. I didn't pick up any, like, wake-up items, did I? No, just the full restore, which I am absolutely not burning on this guy's freaking Butterfree. Yeah! The girl in the tunnel opens her jacket like a watch sailing scam. It's like, hey kid, want to trade for a Machoke? And you know what? Held items don't exist, so she can't fuck you over like that girl in Diamond and Pearl. We remember what you did! Like, oh, I'll trade you my Haunter. Something might happen, Everstone, bitch. Thank God, because this was getting nowhere and it was a huge pain in the ass. Christ on a bike. Now we have to deal with, Yeah, honestly, like, for real, though. They knew what they did. They knew what they fucking did. And now I'm paralyzed. My Charmeleon has every status condition at once. Like, how dare you? For real. For real, though. Especially because it's just like, I don't know about you, but I didn't have any friends that was playing the game, and I knew damn well I wasn't gonna get a Gengar the regular way. So I was like, oh boy, they're giving childless, friendless losers like me a chance to get a Gengar. How cool. Incorrect. Bitch fucking scammed you. Right, well that was the longest fight in the history of the world. And now Charmeleon is paralyzed. This is why I asked my mom to buy me both versions of the game growing up so I could use my little sister's. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I did. Because what happened was my parents got me like a DS Lite, and then when the DSi came out, they bought me a DSi, and I was like, cool, I have 2 versions of the game and 2 DSs. Time to just make the trade happen with myself. Okay, how badly are these people gonna fuck me up? I mean, we're not that fucked up, genuinely. I don't suppose I have any paralyzed heals, do I? No. God. Yep. I'm aware. But yeah, I definitely want to attempt the Mew glitch in this game because I've never done it before. And I just think it would be neat. That's all. That would be super fun. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's the real goal for the stream this time around, is for me to attempt the Mew glitch on screen. Because like if I did the Decamark glitch once in Diamond by accident because I was greedy and used my action replay to glitch in 5 mana Phoenix. Fair. I never did any glitches, like, on my real copies of the game. The closest I've ever gotten is, like, cheat codes, basically. And I've only ever really used cheat codes, like... I didn't have the action replay, but, like, one of my cousins did, and so we would just kind of, like, if you cheated into your game and then traded to mine, then I didn't cheat, you know, and stuff like that. Alright, Nine. Oh, goodness gracious. The age-old loophole, yep. Thank you. So the fact is, like, Nidoking doesn't have a lot of super useful, like, moveset. But the stats are crazy. Like... So like, just as a general purpose heavy hitter, pretty good to have on the team. Although I probably will need Geodude just because it does learn ground type moves naturally, and I'm not gonna... The only ground type TM I have, Nidoking can't learn. Oh balls, I wasn't... I just pressed forward absent-mindedly because I totally forgot there was a guy here. I'm probably gonna grind on this route a little bit just because it's more Bulbasaur's speed for now. Ordinarily, I'd be using Charmeleon right now, but Charmeleon's kind of fucked up, so we're gonna use Nidoking to carry for a little bit. Okay. But yeah, my computer fan has also been making, like, a terrible noise. My husband's gonna try and, like, open the case and dust it out in there because it probably is due for a clean. And I'm nervous that it's just gonna give up on life when we try to do that. I did tell him that if he accidentally breaks my computer, he has to get me a new one. What am I doing? I'm not fighting Raticate with this. That's not happening. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Let's I forgot. Okay. I was like, Nidoking's too fucked up, we're not doing that, and then I remembered that... There we go, that's better. Christ. Alright. Pikachu's a tiny bit over-leveled, but it's fine. Yes, you did! You did start it! I was literally just minding my own business, and then you right, where the hell are... Right, yes, we can do the ASSN. And we should do that before the gym fight. The yellow of this town is Vermilion City. That's what this is called. Yeah, this yellow color is a lot more pleasant than the aggressive blue that Cerulean City was employing. Important to talk to Pikachu periodically. There is no universally strong Pokemon, except for Mewtwo, because psychic Pokemon are overpowered. And what that guy was hinting at was the fact that EVs do exist. Not in the same way that they exist in modern Pokemon games, but somewhat. The Fishing Guru! I got an old fishing rod! I don't need it, because I already have Magikarp. Oh, I already talked to you. Go away, shut up. Strongest Pokemon isn't real except Mewtwo in Gen 1 because they did that shit on purpose and tried to gaslight us about it. You're so right. Well, and like, the fact that Psychic Pokemon don't actually have a weakness in this game was such an enormous oversight. Because they were like, it's fine, you can use Ghost-type Pokemon, without actually, like, checking the fact that Ghost-type Pokemon had a move that did damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just deposit the old rod as well, we're not gonna need it. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's Officer Jenny again, I think. I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. I think it needs a good trainer to set it straight. I think we can get Squirtle after this next gym, guys. And then we'll have them all. Yep, and that's the other fun thing about HM moves, is that they never go away. You have them forever. Pokemon Fan Club. Oh, Pikachu, what you doing? Where you going, buddy? Aw, Pikachu likes this Clefairy. As a one man once said, we have got to catch them all. Indeed, Pikachu is very much admiring your Clefairy. Okay, it feels like I should be able to go past you here, but I can't. Old style game, too chunky. You have more than 100 Pokemon. That's impressive, genuinely. He's just gushes about his... Hey, babe! Are you having fun hanging out with your friends today? This guy is rambling about his Rapidash. How dare you set the Boo Blast back to 500? Yeah, you were low-key hoping I would just forget to put the point redeems back, weren't you? Oops, look at the time! I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Bike voucher! Woo! Okay. Hey, we got some more contributions to the Mountain Dew stream. Thank you very much. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my Firo will fly me anywhere. So I don't need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Thanks for the bike voucher. Pikachu, we gotta go. I know you're flirting with the fairy, but we gotta go. Oh, baby. Aww. Come on, we gotta go. I gotta go back to it. I'm about to be blasphemous acted. Well, good luck with that. I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, but that sounds intense. Okay, we're gonna run back to Cerulean real quick and get that freaking bike because it's gonna make travel a lot easier, which we need. They didn't invent running until Generation 3. And like, the walk speed in this game isn't like egregious. This is the wrong... How many times am I gonna try to go through this freaking... It's Big Boys Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I understand. Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! That lasts longer than like 30 seconds. Having seen people play Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, that's what my understanding of it is. Yeah, we're gonna get the bike and then we're gonna be able to move much faster than this. Because running didn't exist before Gen 3, there was only walk and bicycle. Then we'll finish checking out Viridian City, or Vermilion City, I should say. Ah! Whoa! Hi! Oh, wow! Did we get we met our follower goal! Thank you so much for following! Good to see ya. And Hikazuya? I butchered that, I'm sure. But thank you for so much for following. Evidently, that was all I needed to meet that follower goal. Notification really said boo, yeah! For real, though. Bicycle. We need to get the bicycle. Stay on target. Did I heal up at that Pokemon? I did. Okay, good. Bike shop. Bike shop. Bike shop. No, this is the regular shop. We need the bike shop. Grass and caves handled easily. Bike shop. Give me bike. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I can't bike indoors. I forgot about that. But yeah, they invented running in Gen 3, and then they invented... Pikachu can't keep up with the bike on his stubby little legs. We love a bike that doesn't cost more money than we can physically hold in the game. But yeah, and then in Gen 4 they invented running indoors. Really a good point to introduce the bike to the game, because there's a lot of sort of back and forth at this point. Can I take the bike in the tunnel? I don't remember if I can take the bike in the tunnel. I can! Whee! Running indoors was revolutionary. It really was, because a lot of the, I want to say the sort of, like, dungeons and stuff, like the Team Aqua base and whatever, they were buildings, so you couldn't run in them. And it was like, can we move a little faster than this? Whee! Bicycle! Yay! I've already talked to you like 3,000 times. Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. This is the guy who's building a house with his Machop. He never actually finishes his house. Right, we went to the Pokemon fan club. We can't actually get to the gym. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Oh, that's what they also introduced in Generation 3 was the notes that you could give to your Pokemon and then like trade to another user and it would keep the message preserved. That was kind of cute. Now, I think Route 12 may be blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. Now, I think... Right? This is Diglett's Cave. We can use Diglett's Cave to get back to, fucking Pewter City, but we don't need to do that yet. And I think that on that route, to the east of here, is one of the trainers you can use for the Mew glitch. I don't remember, but I'm gonna avoid it until I look it up. Yes, I talked to you already. Right, and so we can't actually get to the gym until... Although, honestly, I might not even need a super effective move. Nidoking is ground type, which means it's immune to electric type moves, like, just literally not affected by them. So what I think we can do is just bully it to death with, like, Horn Attack or something. We don't necessarily need to know Earthquake or anything like that. Or we can give it a shot, at least. But yeah, no, running indoors was a game changer. Probably the best quality of life improvement in Gen 4. Especially since for some reason in Gen 4 they lowered the walking speed so much. You are so slow in Gen 4 without running or using the bike, and I don't know why they did that. Right, let's go on the boat. It's boat time. Boat, boat, boat. We could... There's like an exploit you can do to go see the truck. Yeah, the walking speed was so slow and it had like a weird sort of delay too. Yeah! And for some reason they were like, oh, and we're gonna make that the surfing speed too. Hope you like floating along like a freaking... like, come on, man. Like, obviously having to walk everywhere in this game kind of sucks, compared to the speed you can acquire with the bike and even the running shoes in later generations. Welcome to the SSN. Why, do you have a ticket? Yes, I do. Move over. But yeah, there's basically, if you... Long story short, there's a way you can get surf before you get cut from here, from the boat. Because once you pick up the HM cut, that's when the boat leaves. And you can't access it anymore. But if you surf right here, you can surf around the boat, and there's a truck. And this truck does absolutely nothing. I want to be perfectly clear that there is no purpose for that truck being there. It's just a random, like, set piece that they forgot about and left in the game. But the amount of rumors surrounding this truck, like, just, literally just Google, like, red and blue truck. You'll find it. Right, lot of trainers in here. A lot of trainers in here. Actually, I'm gonna run and spend my money. That's a better idea. Because I was saving my money for... Do you watch any Pokemon softlock picking by chance? I don't. I should though. Because there's a lot of really interesting sort of softlock glitches that Pokemon games have. Just kind of by nature of, like, the way that they are. Like, I know in particular in Gen 4, you can softlock yourself in Canalave City because you need Surf and Fly to access it. And so if you accidentally end up there and, like, permanently remove your access to that moves... Oh, I can send you my playlist? Hell yeah. Sounds awesome. But yeah, so basically, if you wind up in Canalave with no access to Surf or Fly, you're fucked. Because you're trapped there forever. Alright, I need to buy shit. What do you got? Super potions? Hell yeah, load me up with those. My game is lagging and my computer is making the noise. I'm a little afraid. They do not have Great Balls here, but I'll take a handful of Pokeballs too. So we have a lot of money from the Nugget and also just from... And you know, we should buy Ice Heal. Because without Ice Heal, if your Pokemon gets frozen, it's basically dead. There's not a lot of moves that can inflict freezing, but it's such a devastating status effect in Gen 1. In Gen 2, they fixed it because, you know, your Pokemon thaws out after a while. In Gen 1, they're just frozen forever. They're just done until you heal them. I'll send it on Discord for you to check out later. You have to scroll down a bit to get to the softlock picking videos. This is the playlist of various video essays. Cool! I'll definitely give that a look. So yeah, I'm taking a bunch of those. We need more... we need more antidotes, but they don't sell antidotes. I'll take a handful of Paralyze Heals. But yeah, not a lot causes freezing, but I don't want to be caught without because otherwise they're just dead. I'm actually gonna take more Pokeballs. I'm gonna be, like, perfectly for real. You can never go wrong buying Pokeballs in this game. Repel is useful for getting through, like, dungeons and stuff, but it's not, like, great. You do miss out on a lot of experience points just from not taking part in those random battles. You have anything to say? Team Rocket traffics in rare Pokemon, yep. Yep, Team Rocket's really bad. Pokemon can be good or evil, it depends on the trainer. Okay, I just want to call attention to how good these, like, glass door sprites look. That looks really good. Like, considering that it's only with, like, 2 colors and black and white, that looks really nice. Alright, let's go to the boat. The sprite work is really great, yeah. Yeah, like, some of the sprites in this game look bad, but, like, some of the sprite work here is, like, genuinely really nice. The water looks really good, too. But yeah, fun fact, they also included the truck in the remakes in Red and Green. Fire Red and Leaf Green, I should say. And in the remakes, there actually is an item at the truck. It's a lava cookie, which you can normally only get in Hoenn at that point in time. So that's a lovely little kind of nod to the truck that everyone was obsessed with for no reason. Let's see, this is, because we don't want to talk to the captain until last. We want to make sure we do everything before we talk to the captain. Because we can come and go as we please, but once we get the cut HM, it's over. The boat leaves, it's gone forever. I remember just about shitting my pants when it activated a text box. Yeah! Because the thing is, right, there is a truck behind the SSN, and there is a glitch that you can use to get Mew, and they are not the same. They are not related in any capacity. But the amount of used strength on the truck to get Mew rumors is astronomical. Right, well that's a terrible matchup, I'm not doing that. But I do think it's really cool that they reference that in the remake. Instead, like, they could have just left it. Or they could have even just not included the truck there, you know? Like, they could have just fixed that set dressing. And so it's kind of cool that they didn't just, not only did they leave it there, they also sort of left a nod to there being something under the truck. I love when games do that. Yeah, it's really nice. Ooh, Bulbasaur's gonna evolve soon. Kinda reminds me of what they did for the Shadow of the Colossus remake. Yeah. Whew. But yeah, lot of tough trainers on the SSN, which means we can earn a lot of money and a lot of experience points by fighting all of them. So we want to make absolutely certain that we do that before we get the cut HM and remove the SSN from the game. I wonder if you could also access this later with, there's like a warping teleport glitch you can get if you like save in the Safari Zone and then like complete some additional steps. There's a reason why you can't save in the Safari Zone in later games, and it's because saving in the Safari Zone in this game caused so many problems. There were so many glitches where it's just like, save in the Safari Zone, then run out of time, and it'll teleport you to some random place in the map. I'm gonna have to look that shit up again, too, because there was a lot of really cool stuff you could do just with glitches in this game, and to me that's a little more interesting than like the kind of cheats you could get with like the Game Shark or the Action Replay. Oh yeah, onions evolving! Hell yeah! Wee! Beat Ivysaur! See, the Ivysaur sprite looks normal. I don't know what it looks like from the back, we're about to find out. Listen, buddy, if you don't want random 10-year-olds breaking into your house, you gotta lock the door. You should know the rules by now. Oh no, the back sprite! Oh no, Ivysaur, I'm so sorry! What is that? What still boggles my mind is how much glitch stuff you can do just by using the features in the game itself, like the pixel art Poketch app in Gen 4 to run actual code. Yeah! That shit was wild! And like there was, in the Japanese versions of the game, I think they patched it for the English release in Gen 4. But if you just got on the Mach Bike and went fast enough, you'd just boundary break like that. Like you could just like achieve warp speed and get out of the bounds that way. I need to like get into my team and make sure that like the level arrangement is correct. It's like not only do you have a full playable game, but the game also doubles as its own computer interface, and if you just learn what actions correspond to the buttons you want to press, you can get whatever you want. Yeah! Probably run Doom on Pokemon. Oh, somebody run Doom on Pokemon. Somebody like Doom on the Poketch in Pokemon Diamond hack, please. I need it. You know someone's definitely animated Bad Apple on the Poketch pixel art app. You know they have. I know they have. I don't need to look, I just know. And if you haven't, then what are you thinking? Get on it right now. I don't remember what level we need to be for Lieutenant Surge. I feel like it's some ridiculous jump or some shit. Probably. But yeah, no, you should... Not only can you, like, save scum gym fights and things like that by just saving right before the boss, I would argue that you should, because somebody run Doom on Bad Apple and make Bad Apple, but it's just Doom. Yes! But yeah, I would argue that save scumming the gym fights is utilizing the game's mechanics to your advantage. Especially if they're gonna, like, limit your money and shit like they do. I don't think there's anything else in these rooms. I don't think there's any, like, hidden items or anything like that that are, like, really worth getting. I'm not a waiter, I don't work here! Oh. I would also like a cherry pie. That sounds really good. This is the waiter! We don't even look alike! And he comments on the fact that the main character doesn't say anything. The strong silent type. We've been in this room. We have not. The cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I always travel with Wigglytuff. Hello, Wigglytuff. It's also okay, because sometimes no matter how much safe summoning you do, if you're not prepared, it won't work and you can't progress. Am I the only one who tried to, like, safe scum the frickin' Elite Four champion, and then basically got soft blocked because I couldn't beat And then, like, no matter what you do, the only way out is to lose, pretty much. I remember doing that as a kid, like, haha, you think I have to start from the beginning again, but I will just save after every Elite Four member, and then obviously, if you get to a fight that you can't win, the only way out is to lose. I got stuck on, like, the second or third member and then couldn't get out. Yeah! Hello, friend. You're a global police agent. You shouldn't tell that to random children who burst into your cabin on a cruise ship. I'm just saying, maybe... like, hot tip for Interpol, maybe keep your mouth shut. I'm just saying, if I was a global police officer on the trail of Team Rocket, I would simply not tell that to a random child who can burst into my hotel room. What if it's a threat? Oh my god, yeah. Like, no. Back up, random child. I am a police officer. Like, you broke into my room, which is illegal. Hey, we had this discussion earlier. If you don't want people coming into your houses, you gotta lock the door. That's how it works around here. If it wasn't for that, Bill would still be, like, half fused into a Pokemon. True. You would think a secret police officer would lock their fucking door. Like, at the very least, lock your fucking cabin door. It's not that hard. Gen 1 is a brutal existence all around. Yeah. It was rough back in the day. I have successfully beaten a child. I would like to get this item. TMO8. I don't know what move that is. I think there's I think the other girl in this room is also a trainer? Or you could just live in one of the building sprites that just doesn't have a door! Oh no! Like a sim in a pool with no ladder. Forever in purgatory, but always safe from the protagonist. No. Bad matchup. If it was a better matchup, I'd give it a shot, but Onion is simply not strong enough. I do find it somewhat charming that, like, when the sound effects happen, it also, like, the music cuts out, like, a little bit. It's kind of interesting. We're gonna need to make another Pokemon Center run, I think, soon. Yeah, because this isn't gonna go well for me. Genuinely, I might want to pop one of those super potions I bought. I'm definitely the kind of, like, Pokemon player who hoards items, though, I'll be perfectly honest. This is just like, what if I need those super potions later? What if Lieutenant Surge takes, like, ages to kill and I need to do something about that? But, like, I'm thinking about the fact that, like, even though Nidoking doesn't know any ground-type moves, it's still a ground-type Pokemon. So it's still gonna be immune to all of Lieutenant Surge's bullshit. Just gonna make a casual Pokemon Center run in the middle of things. Don't mind me. Oh, and there were also, like, I remember specifically there were a ton of rumors about how to get, like, the SSN to come back. Like, if you saved the game 365 times, or if you, like, got the game's, like, hour counter up to, like, a year's worth, it would come back. Because there's that line in the game that's like, the SSN will be back next year, and it doesn't ever come back, because time wasn't invented until Gen 2. Like, that was another sort of, like, it was Mew, it was the truck, and it was the SSN, it'll come back. I don't know why you need the SSN to come back, though, there's... But, you know, that's just sort of the thing with permanently missable items in games, you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to be like, well, maybe I have another chance if I just... What is your favorite bit of Pokemon like, overall? Could be in any category. Oh, that's a hard one. I think, genuinely, it's the fact that Mew wasn't supposed to be in the game. The fact that, like, Mew is after Mewtwo in the Pokédex because there wasn't supposed to be a Mew. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to... And they took the debug menu out at the end of the development phase, and then one of the devs just stuck Mew in there without saying anything. It's really cool. Because, like, there was, like, a decent chance that in doing that, the game would have just been broken, unplayable garbage because, you know, you need the debug menu or else it's gonna... So, like, the fact that they accomplished that... Wild. Absolutely wild. Like, a lot of those sort of, like, playground rumors and things of that nature and the glitches and everything, it's because of that last-minute addition of Mew into the game when it wasn't supposed to be there. And it's basically impossible to me to think about, like, what would the Pokemon scene be like if they just didn't, you know? Like, if Mew just never existed. And there's a decent chance that it would have just never taken off. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna put that full restore in there as well, just to make sure I don't use it by accident. Like, that last-minute decision might have been the difference between Pokemon being like a cult classic from the 90s that no one remembers and the international phenomenon that it is today. Just gonna double check these rooms, because I don't remember if I've actually... Okay, yep, we've definitely been in here. And an ill-advised last-minute decision, too. These are like the only NPCs in the game that respond normally to a child breaking into their room. You know what I mean? Like that one guy's just like, get the hell out of my room. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, do you... Oh, she actually doesn't fight you. Interesting. Because I think there's more cabins down this way. You can also get onto the... Yep, that's right. Because upstairs is, like, progress. Because you can get onto, like, the upper deck. And then... Yep, this is the big, like, galley. This is where they... make all this food. Ah, yes! The hint that there's actually something in the trash can this time. Not this trash can! Pikachu, move! Not this trash can! Hey! We got the Great Ball! Time to waste it on an Abra that we can't catch. Oh no! This poor son of a bitch is on onion duty forever. That's his whole existence. Jesus. Did you hear about Snorlax? All it does is eat and sleep. Yeah, that's the life, man. BRB changing my cat's name to Snorlax! It's a good name for a cat, to be fair. Literally, Snorlax's whole existence is just being fat and in the way, and that's my dream, frankly. Yeah, there's more cabins down here. And I think there's some more sailors we can fight upstairs. I'm taking this. It's free real estate. Machoke can move big rocks, that'll be useful later. Oh, hello! He watched you do it too. He just didn't give a fuck. He really didn't. I was just like, I literally just walked in, didn't speak to him, went, this is mine, and he was just like, cool, this is fine. I'm fine with this. Alrighty, now this is a fight that Ivysaur can do. Yeah, kick his ass. Because obviously it's more efficient if you don't have to split the experience between multiple Pokemon. Shelter shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, no, most unfortunate NPC in the game definitely goes to the guy who's just cutting onions on a ship for his entire life. Yikes. Now, Tentacool is part poison type, so I might not have as much success. Yeah. Oof. After a while, you'd probably get used to the onions. You would think, but he was crying his eyes out when we talked to him. Let's try... Or is that not how that works? Now I'm really curious. Now I want to know if you would get used to the onions after a while. This is also before names for NPCs were invented. Like, in the future games, all of the, like, random trainers that you find around have names. This guy is just Sailor. And there's another Sailor. It's like, genuinely, considering how tiny and hard, like, considering the lack of technology that the Game Boy had, I used to have all the names of every battleable trainer in Pokemon Emerald memorized. Mood. I played way too much Pokemon Emerald as a kid, I tell you what. Simply don't slap yourself in the face. Fuck! Please don't slap me to death. No, come on! Okay, this is not working. This is going very badly wrong, actually. Good thing this is a casual playthrough, yeah! And not a Nuzlocke, yeah, no, for sure. I would not want to do Gen 1 as a Nuzlocke, I'm gonna be real with you. There's enough shit going on in Gen 1 already. I don't need I don't need to add more shit on top of it. Let's see, how are we looking? Little rough, but honestly, I might just slap a potion on it and I'd call it a day. Because we're not in that rough straits, and I don't want to have to run all the way back. Let's see, that was cabin number 2. What's cabin number 3? Okay, I do have to fight this guy before I can rob him. Aluminium, yeah! Alrighty. You said you have to work for it, yeah. Hey, you know, Ivysaur's almost caught up to the rest of them. I'm trying to decide what... Because, like, okay. As soon as Charmeleon evolves into Charizard, I'm probably gonna have to, like, I'm probably gonna have to put, Pidgeotto back in the box. Because I just don't need 2 Flying-type Pokemon. And I'm trying to think what I should put... I'm hoping I can get, like, Abra or similar, because, like I said previously, Psychic-type Pokemon are quite overpowered. I've also never really used Drowsy and Hypno that much before, because it's like... It's basically like the Abra line, but not as good. But potentially, if I can't get my hands on an Abra, it wouldn't be a bad alternative. I'm out of Vine Whips! Oh, Jesus, okay. Shit. I didn't notice that. We really are gonna have to run back to a Pokemon Center, huh? I'm gonna use Leech Seed to try and make this go a little faster. But yeah, I remember playing Pokemon Stadium as a kid and just being absolutely blown away by how cool it looked. And looking at, like, considering how Pokemon Stadium came out before Gen 2, like, looking at these graphics compared to, like, the 3D animations and stuff that Stadium uses, like, oh, man. And, like, Stadium doesn't look that great by today's standards, but back in the day, that shit was mind-blowing. While I slap this horsey to death because I don't have any Vine Whips left. I really am having to work for it, huh? Did it, though. Alright. Pokemon Coliseum felt like the future, honestly. Yeah! Pokemon Coliseum was baller. What was the Wii game called? Pokemon Battle Revolution? That was the one I had as a kid. And that was great fun, even though it didn't have much as far as like a single-player campaign, unfortunately. But it was cool just having your, like, DS wirelessly connect to the Wii and upload all your Pokemon. That was pretty sick. And of course, online PvP. I suppose at that time, that was, like, pretty much the only sort of online PvP, like, arena, I want to say. Which doesn't mean much nowadays, but like back in the day, being able to just sort of connect to a rando online and then get absolutely swept by their Gengar was incredible. No, it was guaranteed. Anyways, it's not important. Don't worry about it. I still want to play Pokemon Snap and Mystery Dungeon remakes for the Switch. Yes! Oh my god! I want the Pokemon Snap remake so much. Yeah, we're gonna get Squirtle. We're gonna get Squirtle after this next gym fight. I'm excited. Cause then we'll have the team. We'll have all of the guys. Trying not to get lost because everything on this boat looks the same. I've noticed that you guys have Pokemon too. Believe me, I've noticed. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to slap this tentacle to death, am I? I could probably slap this tentacle to death. I'm not affected by, like, basically any of its moves, because Ivysaur is also poison type, so I can't get poisoned. That's the main thing here. The problem is Tentacool is also poison type, and so it's not affected by my grass type moves. Hey, level 20! Bulbasaur's gotten 10 levels just this stream. No, we will not change Pokemon. Because I am not afraid of Staryu. Ow. And like, it would be cool to have Haunter on the team, but the problem is, like I said, unfortunately, Ghost-type Pokemon don't actually beat Psychic-type Pokemon like they're supposed to in this generation. Very important to fight everyone you can. Because like I said, this is a permanently missable area. So all of this money and experience that I'm getting from fighting these guys, you just miss out on if you don't do it. Because it's like, I don't know, the other one I was kind of playing with was like Geodude Graveler, and that's very useful for like the Lieutenant Surge fight, but I don't think it's really going to serve us in the long run, because there's too much overlap between rock type and electric type in terms of like being super effective against certain Pokemon. And with Geodude being rock and ground, it has a 4 times weakness to both water and grass, which, yikes. I mean, I don't know, I don't need to min-max that much, it's a casual playthrough, but also, these older games mean business. So... And just like that, Ivysaur's caught up to the rest of them. Incredible. We've got a lot done today. We should be able to at least get through the SSN. And then after this stream, I'll do my homework to make sure I can bookmark which trainers I need to look out for that Mew glitch. So that I don't accidentally fight them early. Alright, and then that guy we gotta fight. He'll be fine. But yeah, the Pokemon Snap remake especially caught my eye because Pokemon Snap kinda got... I know one of them was on the way to Bill's house, or at least one of the ones you can use, yeah. There's 3, I want to say? Ow. I just don't, you know, if I've already permanently missed it, oops, but like, it would be neat if I could do that shit on stream. I wonder if there... Was this pre-Game Shark? I don't know, it wouldn't feel the same to use a cheat code, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, that was the last cabin on this floor. Cool. So let's run back to the Pokemon Center and then maybe head upstairs because that's the only other place left to go. I'm sure there's some hidden items somewhere that I'm missing, but I'm not that concerned about hidden items, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's sort of my plan. We're gonna play this game on stream, then I'm gonna stream Pokemon Crystal. I'm gonna do Pokemon Emerald, my beloved. And then I think I want to stream Fire Red as a Nuzlocke. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is like, maybe I can play the remix as Nuzlocke. Since we're playing the original games kind of as intended, quote unquote. Yeah! Alrighty. Where are we at? Everyone's at level 21, including Bulbasaur. Let's finish up the SSN and then see, because it is 4 o'clock. My idea was to play all of the games in order, but using the Japanese versions. That would be fun. I do think that would be fun. Because it is 4 o'clock. We have been going longer fairly consistently with these Pokemon streams. But I also don't want to spend too much time grinding for Lieutenant Surge. I might just take a stretch break here in a second after we finish the SSN. Just so I can see what we're in for. Yeah, there wasn't anything down that way except for the galley, so up we go. Luxury liner for trainers. You like to hold parties? Yeah, you sure do. That staircase goes up to the captain's cabin. Speaking of stretch break, yeah, definitely. Oh, yep. Oh, this is where we get the Pokédex entry for Snorlax. I actually didn't grab my water bottle before I started streaming. Let me grab that real quick. One moment. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. What? Sorry, what was that? What does the skeleton get if he doesn't stay hydrated? What does the skeleton get if he doesn't stay hydrated? Hi! He becomes bone dry! Good one. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got this. Speaking of bone dry, I didn't realize how thirsty I was, so thanks for the hydrate routine. Come on, Onion. We got this. I gotta remember some more riddles for next time. Yeah, no, for sure. Ow. Trying to learn poison powder, but we can't learn more than 4 moves. I would like to delete a move for poison powder. I will delete Growl, which is worthless. It just reduces the opposing Pokemon's attack stat, and the only stat I'm interested in is reducing my opponent's HP to 0. Oh shit! I didn't even realize the Bulbasaur was caught up. Real. Yeah, no, for real. Because it's just like, I don't know, especially in the Gen 1 games, like, a couple of those, like, stat-altering moves just genuinely don't work. Like, for example, I think specifically the one that's supposed to increase your critical hit ratio just actually does not work in the game. Okay, we need to switch Bulbasaur out from the front slot, because he actually caught up to everybody else! Yay! And then we gotta fight this guy, and then we can take their stuff. That's what I need to look for in Warudo. I need to see if there's like a Pokemon trainer hat. That would be really fun. I had this idea that like, because there was a post on Myoshi that was like, what would be a good companion Pokemon for your VTuber, like thematically? And that kind of gave me an idea where it's just like, I kind of want to draw like, you know, Solani and Calypso and Saren with like a Pokemon partner. I don't know if I actually will. But like, I don't know, I think it'd be fun. I don't know. Right, well this is the part where, oh hell yeah, yeah, no, for real, because I was thinking, you know, probably like, what, it would probably be one of the newer ones, honestly. You already have Calypso's Pokemon team figured out? Hell yeah. There are so many crab Pokemon too. Like like what's it called when everything evolves back into crabs? It's like carcinogation or something like that. Like that happens in Pokemon too. There are so many crabs. Jordan changed Pokemon, yes. Actually, no, I lied. Magnemite is significantly easier to deal with in the early days before Steel-type existed. I can kind of just bully it to death. Carcinization, everything will become crab. The ultimate life form. Or however you spell it, yeah. I don't know, I couldn't tell you how to spell it either. You're getting so much money. I don't even know if I can spend all this money right now. Found a max ether, that's a very valuable item. Then what do we have over here? More stuff. Pokemon can cut down small bushes, they sure can! I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water, that's another thing we need to keep an eye on. More fights! This would have been a double battle in Gen 3. Actually, I think it is a double battle in Gen 3. It's so- I'm so used to double battles being a thing, it's so weird to me to think that they've not always been a thing, you know what I mean? Like, double battles were introduced in Generation 3. But yeah, submit your... Because there was also a dress-up game on DeviantArt ages ago where you could make a Pokemon trainer, and it had, what was it that time, every Pokemon in the game, like all of them up through Gen 5, which was really cool. And you could, like, any clothing item for either a male avatar or a female avatar, which was also really cool. It was by Harupianian? I don't know how to say that out loud. But anyways, ever since Flash died, the original upload is no longer good. You have to find it on, like, an archive site with a Flash emulator. Which sucks, but you know. But yeah, no, we should definitely, like, talk about, what Pokemon, Calypso would have. Because, like, obviously ghost types. I was really stuck between, like, Pumpkaboo and, Graveyard, the new one. That's like a dog with a little gravestone on its head. Because it's adorable. I actually don't want to change Pokemon right now. I'm losing focus. Oh, Ponyta's cute! Ponyta's sprite is cute. It's a little messed up in some areas, but, like, the other one was, like, Rotom. Because that's, like, a Ghost Electric type Pokemon, and, like, the idea of, like, a Rotom living inside a Game Boy is, like, so cool to me. I thought of that, and I was like, oh my god, Game Boy Rotom. Oh my god, Game Boy. You're not allowed to chew on my controller, Gator. I know you want to. I know you desire, like, destruction and death, but you cannot chew on my controller. You're not allowed. I never saw you at the party. Yeah, no, I didn't show up for the party. I came here to, like, beat people up, basically. I'm thinking, like, Magikarp, Corphish, Krabby, Sandygast, Marowak, Alolan, and Sharpedo. Cool. For sure. It is not time for me to feed you. Stop harassing things on my desk. There was another one that was like, if you had to be like a gym leader, what type would you be and what Pokemon would you want on your team? And I was like, I want to be a bug type gym leader. I think that would be fun. Or maybe swap one of them out for a Alolan Muck, probably Krabby. Yeah, but you gotta have Krabby because it's a crab. Although I guess Corphish is crabby enough to fit the bill. Oh, trust there are enough crab Pokemon for a whole team of crabs. Oh, I know! That would be a fun challenge, the carcinization chat Pokemon challenge, only crab Pokemon. Alright, now Charmeleon's gonna have a bad time, because basically everyone on this boat is using water-type Pokemon. Think the Safari Zone is awesome? Oh, I can't wait until we get to the Safari Zone. That's gonna be so fun. That's the true crab team, but I also want some of other fun Calypso stuff, like the surfboard rental, his card, the shark sack, so I gave him the Sharpedo. Yeah! Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Oh, they added an ostrich Pokemon in... There's like an ostrich Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. It's like... It's a psychic type Pokemon. That would be fun to just just to nod at the April Fool's stream that I did earlier in the week. I gotta set that redeem up. I hadn't got around to it because I was like, oh, I don't want to open the blueprints in Waterdeep. Ah, Jesus Christ! John! John jump scared me! What do you mean you already have 40 Pokemon in your Pokédex? How? John. You've been John. Yeah, you've been John jump scared. Yeah, I got John. I got John. John's gonna kick my ass, isn't he? I wasn't expecting it, and I'm a little bit on the back foot, aren't I? No, I don't need to change for frickin' Rattata. We're good. I can take a Rattata. He's not even as tough as, like, a good amount of the trainers on this boat. Sandshrew could be problematic. Yeah, this is a bad matchup. We just gotta bail. Onion can probably take a Sandshrew. Oh, come on! What do you mean you missed? Kill him with vines! Thank you! Okay, we need... Oh dear. You know, I just realized. Because obviously you can... I feel like I need dinner, but I don't know what to make. I feel you, buddy. Every time it's my night to cook, I'm just like, I don't know what food is. I've never heard of a food. I know no foods. But I just realized that, like, because obviously you can have John evolve his Eevee into Vaporeon, which is weak to Pikachu's moves. But even if he evolves it into Flareon or Jolteon, which are the only other 2 evolutions in Gen 1, it's not super effective against Pikachu like every other rival in the games at that time. Which is very interesting to me. I mean, there's always the... I mean, quesadilla is always an option, you know? I don't know. I can't really come up with suggestions for your dinner because I have no idea what food you have in your house. Did this Eevee just, like, die? I mean, you can never go wrong with a quesadilla, frankly. Quesadilla is eternal. There we go, level 22! Baller. We beat John, guys! Yeah. Quit trying to pretend that you're cool, John. No one likes you. Oh, they're actually caught up at level 22. Okay. Now... I was under the impression... That's definitely the way towards the captain, where John was. John has officially been Jordan. So then where does this staircase lead? Hello. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cut to Pokemon. Is there just nothing here? There's nothing here! Pikachu, there's nothing here! There's nothing up here! Alrighty, well, it looks like we've done everything here, then. Because I'm thinking, I don't know, I just don't want to get my level 10 Geodude out of the box and grind it all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was kind of hoping we could read the book. Maybe we can if we're in the captain's chair. Look! Look! I am the captain now. I am the captain now. We got the HM for cut. We are officially caught up. Now the problem is cut's not like a great move. And obviously you can't get rid of it if you teach it to a Pokemon. What? And the only ones that can learn it are Charmander and Bulbasaur. I don't want to do that. We'll probably have to grab Retta back out of the box. But yeah, we got the HM, which is the only thing on this boat that you really need. I mean, hypothetically, you don't even have to fight anybody. You could just walk straight here. But you should though. There's a lot of really good stuff you can get. But yeah, I definitely did the thing as a kid where, like, I got cut and then I was like, let me just run back to the Pokemon Center real quick. And then the boat sailed away as soon as I stepped off it. And I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. There she goes. It's kind of cool cool how the water texture moves to show that, yeah. And then we are forcibly ejected from the SSN dock. Definitely not made that mistake before. No, never. The good news is we can now put our SSN ticket into the box to make sure we don't run out of inventory space. I'm trying to remember if there's a Pokemon that can learn Flash and Cut. I don't remember, though. I don't remember what Pokemon are really good for HMs in this generation. I mean, Cut's not a bad move. It's just not a good move, either. This is your conscious speaking voice. Use Rattata. Yeah, the thing is, I don't remember if Rattata can also learn Flash, but anyways. I need to withdraw my rat. Got rat. Good. Yes, got rat! Got rat, got rat. Okay. Teach Cut to rat. What do you mean? What do you mean? It can't learn okay, fine, fine. Fuck you too, game. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, game. I thought he could too. Maybe he can in like the later games. Feels like he should be able to in the later games, but anyway. Alright, well sorry about that, rat. You're going back in the can. Can Mankey learn it? I should have at least one Pokemon here who can learn it. I think Spearow can. Yeah, no, for real though. I feel that so hard. Especially since, like, Gen 1 was so scuffed anyways. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of scuff on Gen 1. And so they made a lot of fixes. Even with Gen 2, they improved. Even just Gen 2, they improved so much. Surely Mankey can learn Cut. No, incorrect. Christ. Spearow then? Surely? I'm not teaching it to Bulbasaur. I'm just not doing that. I will not be doing that. Oh, Sandshrew probably can. Let's try Sandshrew. Yeah, Sandshrew learn Cut. We're there. Okay. Christ. That was more effort than it was worth. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is probably stupid, but I'm just gonna put Nidoking at the front of the party and bum rush this gym and see what we can do. You know? Like, let's just experiment. Gen 3 has the goat Zigzagoon that can learn all of them. Yeah, no, for real. And like Gen 4 with Bibarrel, freaking oh, you can't press A on the thing. You have to go into your Pokemon. I remember now. Sandshrew, use Cut. Thank you. But yeah, no, Zigzagoon can learn basically everything. Oh, it's this fucking trash can puzzle. I hate this shit. I hate this freaking it's just guessing. It's just guessing and trial. America real! Yeah, no! America confirmed! Unfortunately, America has been confirmed. It's canon. Alright. Alright! Alright! America confirmed in Gen 1. I feel like Gen 1 came out and they were like, I don't think this is really gonna be that popular. And then it got really popular and they were like, oh fuck, we have to like world build now. And everyone just is supposed to forget that they confirmed that America is real and Lieutenant Surge is American. Because he looks like every other American in anime. Yeah, every time Japan wants you to know that a character is American, they always have like the same like blonde buzz cut military dude. I think I shall learn Thrash, as a matter of fact. I shall learn Thrash instead of Tackle. Because it's useful. And that's why I chose to evolve Nidoking when I did, because Nidoking learns Thrash. Nidorino learns Horn Drill, which is a one-hit KO move, but that's only if it hits, and it's got like 30% accuracy, so it's not that useful. Not the trash can puzzle. I'm gonna spend the rest of my freaking stream on this freaking light switch puzzle. I know last time I got it, like, immediately. Last time, there's actually still a highlight on my channel of me going, oh god, Lieutenant Surge is gonna take forever. Click, click, kills him instantly. Oh wow! It's not gonna happen again, though. Lock in, folks. I mean, so far, Nidoking's doing a pretty good job of bullying these electric-type Pokemon. For some reason, the game likes to lag when Nidoking's out. I don't know why that is. Oh, I'm sleepy. BRB, I need to get up and stretch a bit, maybe walk into the kitchen and stare into the fridge. Good luck! Please don't kill me. Thank you. Oh, there's another gym trainer. Fuck, I was gonna make a Pokemon Center run. Alrighty. We might be able to get Lieutenant Surge on stream as well. We might be able to get 2 gym leaders in one stream. That would be sick. Not like this, though. Why are you using Thundershock? That's not- oh, Jesus, come on, I know better than this. I know better than- oh, fuck me, dude. Are you for real? You did not just kill yourself. And it didn't even knock out Pikachu. Jesus, okay. We're kind of getting our asses beat. A little bit. This isn't even the gym fight. I mean, it should be easy enough to just sort of slap this Magnemite to death now that I don't have to worry about, like, steel typing. Okay, back, but it turns out my mom just came home and she's talking about going out to get dinner, so I might be saved from my dinner predicament. Excellent! Incredible! I love not having to make a decision on my own. Alright, I need to... So I've just wiped out the gym trainers. I'm gonna run to the... Pokemon Center. You have to go into the viewer attack overlay, and then, like, there's this place where you can aim the attacks that you have on the screen. It's kind of confusing. Sorry. Anyways, Sandshrew, please let us out of here. Like, I think the overlays are to the- Oh, shit! There it is! Hello! Never mind, you figured it out! There it is! I was really proud of myself. I actually made that GIF myself from the game files. I need to clean it up a little bit, though. But yeah, now you know how to use the viewer attack panel. Fuck! Shit! Okay, so I've been using WASD to move, and I pressed F, which took the game out of full screen. Give me a second. I knew I was gonna do that. I knew I was gonna do that at least once. I did that while I was grinding and I was like, oh, that's a dangerous shortcut. Yeah, it is. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to be here. Back up. We might be able to get Lieutenant Surge. You, like, actually might be able to get Lieutenant Surge. Top 10 things I'm glad that they took care of in future generations. Being able to press A on the tree and just cut it when the Pokemon is in your party. And you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate that they took out HM moves just, like, in general as a mechanic after, like, Gen 6, I think it was. Or was it Sun and Moon? I don't remember. But, like, genuinely, don't miss that shit. Like, I get why it was in the games in the first place, but it's kind of a huge pain in the ass. Pikachu! Alright, Pikachu. Well, I'm not gonna be using you at all today, hopefully. Nope, only trash. Only trash. The problem is, even if you find the switch, I think it moves, doesn't it? It moves if you don't find the second one on your first guess. Okay, switch is here for the first one. First electric lock opened. Yo. And the locks were reset. Fuck me. Did it move? Please tell me it didn't move. Oh, balls! They move every time! We're gonna be here for the rest of my life. Oh, we found the first one! We found the first one. Where's the second one? Shit. Okay. Lighting myself on fire. Okay. Okay, but this time the switch is still here. Can they only be between certain places? The goat Watson would never do this to us. You were so correct. the superior electric type gym leader. Also, not, also never sold out to the US military, so you know, there's that. I'm gonna test my theory that, like, they just bounce between certain ones. Is it here again? No, damn, okay. Alright, buckle in, folks. We're in for the long haul. That's number 1. Where's the second one? Is he here? Shit. Killing myself. There's no logic. There's no puzzle. There's nothing to figure out. It's just random. And it takes forever. And the fact that they move, too. They move! Like, come on, man! Remember, like, 3 years ago where I just magically got it on the first try? Yeah, I don't know how I ever managed to do this as a child. Seriously, I don't know how I didn't, like, break my Game Boy after an hour of trying to do this. Ah! Oh wait, my first Pokemon game was Gen 2. Yeah! Yeah. Did they fix this in Fire Red and Leaf Green? No. It's exactly the same! I'm gonna light myself on fire. Switch number 1! Okay, where do we think switch number 2 is? Where do we think switch number 2 is? Ah! I'm just getting increasingly angry. Okay, switch number 1. We found switch number 1. Where's switch number 2? Fuck! Right, and that's the thing. It takes long enough just to find the switch in the first place, and then you have to find the second one. You have to find the second one. Okay. Pikachu? Pikachu, I need you to find the switch for me. Time for you to go eat dinner. I'm glad I could catch the stream. Good luck with Surge. Yeah, good to see you, buddy! Maybe by the time you're finished with dinner, I'll still fucking be here! How did John already beat this gym? Ah! I already talked to you! You'll have to break a code to get to him, and the code is guess which fucking trash can is the switch! I feel it manifesting the switches for you. Thank you! Please also manifest the patience not to snap my laptop in half. Where are the Said he hid door switches inside. Yeah, I know! They're in the fucking trash cans, but where? Double locks. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. Okay, so when you open the first lock, the second lock is in one of the adjacent cans. Okay, that's good to know. I felt like there was a trick to it or something, but the door won't open? Yeah, it won't. And you're just no help at all. This motherfucker. Everyone else is just like, oh, I'll give you a hint about how to find the switches. No, and then this motherfucker's just like, yeah, sucks to suck, doesn't it? Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be in a corner trash can, right? Like, it'll just be in a corner trash can, and then I will have less options. But, of course, it's bad enough that they're just random. Okay. Could be any one of these. This one! Piss! Ugh! Okay, switch here, switch here. What about this one? Fuck. Shit! God! Oh, good! This is a corner one. We only have... it's 1 out of 3. It's gotta be one of the 3. You. Yes! Fuck! God! Ah! Okay. Door is open. My ass is saving. Right here, inside the door. Because you're not allowed. I'm not doing it again. I don't care. Okay. Okay. I'm not in the mood for your shit right now, Lieutenant Surge. Also, you should probably see someone about, like, PTSD or something, because that's not a thing that a normal person says. Raichu. Level 28. Level 28, Raichu. Oh my god. Okay. Nope, it's fine. It's fine, actually. We can do this. Poison Sting. Mega Punch! Ow! Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, shit. Okay. Nope, we gotta take this seriously. I hate you so much. We can do this. We can literally do this. He fucked up. He fucked up and tried to use an electric type move. Oh, we got him. Oh, that was not nearly as straightforward as last time. Christ. It took longer for the fucking trash can puzzle than it did on the... Ah! No talk me, I angry. Okay. We've unlocked the ability to use Fly. We still need the HM to get Fly. We got the TM for Thunderbolt, though. That's pretty good. Oh, and of course there's a trash can in here that only has trash in it. I'm so upset. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, well that was a good day. We beat Misty. We finished the SSN, and we killed Lieutenant Surge. After like 4 hours of trash cans. Okay. With that said, we are going to save, and we're just gonna leave, because I don't want to be here anymore. I will see you all next week sometime. Don't know exactly when. I gotta look at my work schedule and shit. Alright. Is there someone online for a raid? Let's find out. There is. Let's raid. Let's. You know what? Fuck it. Let's raid Poison the Rat. I met them on Myoshi. So, in we go. Looks like they're playing Warframe right now. Well. Yeah. Alright. 1 second. Let me... Actually, no. I want to raid someone I met on Blue Sky, I think. It's a mystery raid. I'm not telling you who we're raiding. We're just gonna raid a person, and you're gonna find out. But it looks like they're doing some Legos. That looks fun. Alrighty.